Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I'm going to do a general reading for you for May 2021. It's going to be your monthly general reading. Also, I just want to, before we get started, apologize that I'm late with my readings for this month. I needed to spend some time with family, and I just wanted to give them my full attention while I was with them. So I hope you're okay with me not having your reading ready by the 1st of this month. Also, for this reading, I want to do something different with the personal questions that you can ask at the end of the reading. Instead of using tarot cards or oracle cards to answer your question, I'm actually going to use these Chinese fortune sticks to provide the answer to your question. It'll come in the form of a fortune also. I hope you're okay with that, and if you're excited to try that, please stay with me until the end of the reading, okay? All right, Taurus, April 22 to May 21. Your card, your special tarot card is the Hierophant. We're going to go ahead and do your reading, starting with the tarot cards, okay? Shuffle these more. Tell us what we need to know for Taurus for the month of May. What do we need to know for Taurus, month of May? Okay, let's see what we've got. We have the High Priestess. Wow, Lovers. The Fool. 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. And 6 of Cups. Reverse Tower. 4 of Wands. Judgment. And 5 of Wands. 5 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. The Sun. And the Chariot. Okay. So, Taurus, what I see here in your past is you felt the need to delve in within and discover more of yourself, Taurus. It's like you took some time for a meditation, for reflection, and I believe you were going through a period where you just kind of wanted to step back and reassess you, who you are. So you went through that moment prior to May, and after that you felt that you found some answers for yourself, and you also did some reminiscing, it looks like, too. It's 6 of Cups. Part of your reflection was to look back at your childhood, past relationships. The dog here makes me think of someone that was close to you. You're probably thinking about that person. Maybe they passed on, since dogs don't have a very long life. So I think you've actually been thinking a lot about someone that was special in your life that's maybe no longer with us, or is older now, and you're concerned about how you will feel when they're gone. So Taurus, we see you in the past just really looking inside yourself and connecting more with yourself. And with reflection also, there's a memory of certain things that perhaps with 5 of Cups reminded you of some situations that maybe you regret. And that's what we see here with this card of 5 of Cups, as in some spilled tears here, some spilled water, some spilled emotions. So, but also, I'm just very attracted here to this bowl. It's really catching my attention with the jewels in it. I don't know if you could see that. There's some glitter, some stones, some gems. So along with feeling regret, you also remember the lessons perhaps that you learned from that situation, or what you gained from that situation, you know, not just the negative but also the positives. And that's very good when you're looking at examining your past and yourself as a person. So this is what you did in the past, but your current present time looks very close to someone. It looks like right now, Taurus, you are focusing a lot of energy on your partner, on your special person. If you don't have a partner or special person, you are most likely spending a lot of time with someone you truly care very much for. It may not be a love interest, but it could also be a very close friend. It could be a family member that you love and you care very much for and want to make sure that they're okay. So it looks like in the month of May, your focus is providing for, being supportive of someone that you care very much for. For some of you, it is a lover. For some of you, it's a partner. For some of you, it's a very close family member that you care for. Now here we have the reverse tower in your present situation, which tells me that things are feeling more stable for you right now. And I think it has to do with because you are focusing on giving a lot of yourself to the people that you care about. And so there's not a whole lot of sudden changes or big changes going on for May. May is going to feel more routine for you. In fact, it might feel a little too, a bit too routine for you, and therefore could, you know, turn into some frustration for you. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you also give some time for yourself this month, okay? It's good to be there for others, but you also need to build your own strength and stamina. And to do that, you'll need to make sure you give some time for yourself as well. But it's nice to know that this month will not require you to you know, jump up and make some changes and react to a lot of changes. This month will feel more like a routine month for you. Now, we also have here 10 of Swords, which means you've been thinking about things that you want to be done with. This is a end of a cycle, number 10. And so with the Swords, we see you wanting to complete or end feelings of depression, feelings of sadness, thoughts, negative thoughts. You want to step away from that. You felt kind of run down from it. And I don't know if it has to do with caring for this person. Perhaps they really need you for the month of May, and it takes a lot of your strength and energy away, so that you feel, oh, when is this going to be over, right? So just be mindful that that could happen to you in May, and try to make sure you take some time for yourself so that you don't get that burnout, okay? Now in the future, for the future, which I see as later on in the month of May, perhaps the 3rd week or the 4th week of May, we see you embarking on some sort of new life journey. Doesn't necessarily mean a huge change, but given the fact that you've been doing a lot of introspecting and reflection and personal, taking time for some personal growth and reminiscing about some things that were important to you, you probably are going to set yourself on a new emotional direction. So this may not be a physical journey. It could be an emotional and mental, like energizing yourself, feeling more motivated again, feeling inspired again, feeling excited again about things. So this is what I see for you, Taurus. Not so much a physical movement, but more of a change within. Okay, so it looks like you're making a big change for yourself toward the end of May, feeling inspired and feeling ready for something new. And in so doing, you're going to be celebrating. There might be a reunion coming up. You know, there could be an opportunity to spend time with other family members you haven't seen in a while, or some good friends that are going to be passing through where you live to visit, and probably also knock on your door since they happen to be in town. So there's that chance that you're going to be able to celebrate and reunite with old acquaintances that you haven't seen, or past acquaintances that you haven't seen in a while, and family members that you haven't seen in a while. And also, you continue to think about ways to make better communication, to be your authentic self. And I see you in May just really focusing more and more on this, where you are trying to extract or use more of your inner strength, and build around that. So the general energy that we have based on the past, the present, and the future that we can expect for the month of May for you, Taurus, is family. A lot of your energy is going to be given to your family, shared with your family. And it's a very loving energy. There's a lot of good emotion. It makes you feel stable. It makes you feel grounded. Yes, grounded is the word. Not so much stable, but grounded. It's going to make you feel grounded and emotionally and mentally grounded. So it's very good that you are spending time with your family, because even though they may seem, it may seem like you're the one who's trying to be supportive and making all the effort to take care of them, doing so is also giving you energy and giving you strength and making you feel grounded. So also, as part of your general energy for May is we see judgment. And with judgment, we see you feeling more and more enlightened as you become more inspired, and you think more of how you want to make a better you, so to speak. We also see the sun. So this is a beautiful general energy that you have, Taurus, because as you are being there for your family, and they are also making you feel grounded and special and loved and needed. And as you think about more what you want for yourself and feeling that you're finally figuring things out for yourself, it's making you feel warm inside. It's making you feel joy and truly excited about this new change that you're creating for yourself, this new journey that you want to have for yourself. So this is a very beautiful reading, Taurus. Now, if you continue on this path, what we see as advice for you from the tarot cards is that you are going to be giving so much of yourself that it might affect your resources. It might affect your finances. It might affect the part of you or the things that you have that make you feel comfortable. So yes, you're going to feel grounded with your family. Yes, you're going to feel inspired and warm and happy inside. That's your general energy. But because this is more of a giving month for you, like a self-sacrificing month for you, Taurus, this card is saying, watch your pocketbook. To put it quite simply, watch your pocketbook. Be mindful of your spending. Be mindful of how you are being supportive. Don't give more than what you can afford to give, basically, is what this card is saying. And this card, Five of Wands, is also letting you know that there could be a lot of challenges and obstacles with regard to trying to be there supportive for your family. I think that's kind of a normal, natural thing that happens, is we try to be there for them and then they argue with us and they want things differently. But you should only give what you can afford to give. You should only support the way you have the energy to support: physical energy, emotional energy. And if you can't always do what they want, then that could cause some conflict. But that's, like I said, that's typical, and this is just a reminder that that could happen. So even though you're feeling good with the family, you feel loved, you feel welcome, just, be aware that there's going to be moments of conflict when people don't get exactly what they want from you. We also see here with the Chariot saying, with the way, the changes that you're doing and with this journey that you want for yourself, it says move forward with it. Move forward with that. Feel confident about it. This is guy trying to balance on top of the carriage that's actually moving. That takes a lot of courage and confidence to do that. And that's basically what this image here is trying to say is, trust yourself. And whatever change that you wanted to make, improvements that you wanted to make for yourself, kind of go for it. Also, this card stands for travel, which could mean, taking the time to go shopping for yourself, or go to a park, or even a staycation or a vacation. Something that's for you, something that will make you happy, something that will take you away from this situation of you having to be very supportive of your family member that you are caring for. Okay, so that's what this advice here is for you. Watch your money, be aware there could be conflict, and take time for some fun things for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 more cards so we see if we can get some more clarification here for you, Taurus. Let's see what we can get for you, Taurus. Whoops, one fell, so we're going to grab that one. Oh, what card is this? Okay, so, we have 3 of Wands. And let's see what else we have. Okay, so we'll draw 2 more. We have 9 of Wands, and we have 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so with the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles, these both have to do with networking, connecting, creating. So working with others to create something, to make something happen. And the way I see these cards truly meaning for you, Taurus, for me, is that you are doing what you can to be there for your family. You're being very creative about how you can help them. So you are using some innovative ways, new ways. You're researching it. You're being very creative on how to help them with whatever their situation is. And you're waiting to see the results of that and hoping that those things that you've implemented or tried really do work out. And at the same time, you're also building you set up a fence to protect yourself, because you deep down you are aware, Taurus, that this is wearing you out, and so you are trying to be mindful of what your needs are as well. And that's very good, because that's exactly what these cards, the advice is also trying to remind you to do for yourself. And then here we have 3 of Pentacles, which is working with others. So I see this more as like an advice card than what is the general energy going on here, because it looks like it's mostly you trying to do things. And I think this card is trying to say, don't do it by yourself. There's help. And delegate if you can some of the duties that are involved with what you're trying to do for your loved one that you're being supportive of for the month of May. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards here for you. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards from this deck. And if you're curious to know what cards I use, please feel free to look below this video. I do have a list of the cards that I use for each of my readings, okay? All right, so we have here anguish, a lot on your mind. Meander, but the meander is reverse, and water, which is reverse. Okay. So what we have here is anguish, and with anguish, this card is just basically saying, you know, negative thoughts make it very difficult for us to have a clear mind. And so in your situation, Taurus, you're going to be very focused on providing care and being there for someone that needs you. And in so doing, you may not see the entire picture of what's going on, perhaps with the other family members that should be involved or that are involved, and might be causing conflict for you. So there might be moments where you'll need to step back and try not to be influenced by these things, so that you can, you know, see things a lot clearer. Also here we have meander, and usually meander, when it's upright, it means to take the time to smell the roses. But what I see here for you with this being reversed is you will most likely need to go ahead and do what you can, the most of what you can, without hurting your own personal health. But because this person's going to need this right now, and there's just, quite frankly, probably not enough time to smell roses at this point. So just be there for them the best you can. Do your best, but don't overwhelm yourself. There are others that can also help. Okay, and that's what this card is saying. And here we have water reverse. This is the element. This is a healing element. So although this is reverse, I think it's very important to, if you do start to feel overwhelmed, drink a lot of water. Make sure you're hydrated, because that's important for your health. And or just, you know, sit around a lake if you can, a pond, take a nice long bath and relax. I think that would be needed given the situation that you will probably be involved in, especially if this resonates with you for May. I'm going to go ahead and pull an angel card now. With the angel cards, they have the corresponding gemstones, and the gemstone has an energy. Each of these stones have their own energy that can be helpful and useful for you. So I'll tell you what the stone is. I don't know what that energy is right off the bat, but you know, maybe in the future I'll try to have a list of what these different stones can do. But I'll just let you know, and hopefully you can look it up and see what that is or what they are. Okay, so let's see. Angels. What can we tell Taurus? What does Taurus need to know for May? We have Archangel Raphael, and it says, oh, malachite is the stone. Ooh, what a beautiful green stone. It says, what patterns in your life do you keep repeating? Walk the inner labyrinth and find the higher spiritual purpose for your challenges and your lessons. Discover and release the patterns that no longer serve you. Look for the emerging patterns of joy, harmony, and inner peace. Move forward in your evolutionary spiral upward. And wow, that really kind of goes with you as a high priestess in the past, you now really wanting to learn more ways to improve yourself, and you ready for your journey, and you feeling enlightened, and you feeling inspired, and just loving getting to that point where you love yourself. So these all correspond with what this angel card is saying. And it all, I guess, part of your reflection would have to deal with patterns. Which patterns are good, which habits are good, which habits are bad, and trying your best to do less of the bad habits and change those negative patterns into good patterns. All right, that is all I have for you, Taurus, for your reading for May. However, I did promise that I would let you answer a personal question, or ask a personal question, and I would draw a fortune stick to answer that question. So before you do that, go ahead and try to relax. Take a couple of deep breaths and let them out slowly while I put these cards away. I'll have to shuffle these. If there's a specific person that you had in mind for your question, please go ahead and say their name too, okay? Let's see. I'll put these over here. All right, you ready? I'm gonna go ahead and shake up these sticks. Now, the stick that comes out the longest or the furthest from the rest of the sticks is the stick that we will take. Okay. Wow, these are almost neck and neck. I feel like I have to draw both of them for some reason. So I will, because maybe some of you require a completely different answer. Now I'm going to use this Chinese fortune sticks pamphlet that has the corresponding answer to the numbers that are on these sticks. So I have number 19 and I have number 6. 6 and 19. So let's start with 6. For some of you, the answer to your question is 6. And that is your luck for today. If you gamble, you must play. Number 6 is good today. The fates have given you talent. They've also given you skill. These gifts will bring success in life if you do not use them ill. The next favor you wish for will be granted. you will get your wish. So the way I interpret this is you have your skills, you have your talents. If you use them for good, then it'll work out for you. If you use them for evil, then it won't work out for you. Okay, so then we have number 19. Okay, and for those of you whose questions fit best with 19, this is your answer. Your luck for today. Loan no money on this day. If you do, they'll not repay. Your fortune. Though your troubles seem so great, be firm and do not quail. Have courage in yourself, dear friend. You'll win. You cannot fail. Expect a letter of abuse from one whom you thought a friend. A good chance for your wish. So, for some of you, maybe you had a question about whether you could trust someone or not. And this one is also saying, you know, take courage, believe in yourself, that you can do what you need to do. So, I guess there's a friend that's going to send you some mean letter. Just be aware. I don't know if that really has to do with your question. Only you know that, but there you have it. And I hope you found this helpful and useful. And if you really like the Chinese sticks, let me know. If you didn't like them and you prefer the Oracle cards, let me know. And so that we can change that and do something different. Also, I want to share with you, those of you who are looking for a wonderful, inspirational affirmation video. I have a friend who created enlightening affirmations, and in there she has inspirational quotes for positive affirmations. I'll include the link below so you can click on that and see if you like it. Okay, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you joining me today, and if you like the reading, please be sure to like and subscribe before leaving. And until next time, best wishes, Taurus. Take care. Thank you. Bye.